it real quick, but I want you to keep your eyes peeled. Make sure. Oh, by the way, the recording of Rob Lynn and Slash O Minnow was on 20 YouTube channels.
Lynn, oh, Ron.
Oh, Ron, what did I say?
Rob Lynn.
Oh, Rob Lynn, sorry. Oh, Ron and Oh Minnow. Yeah, whatever.
Let's
Um,
and
yeah,
oh.
that's O and O and O. I'm freaking oh, I'm brain dead. Anyway,
On.
yeah. Um, but we did want to come on and at least say howdy
Howdy.
and keep your prayers going because definitely I'm not out of this yet. But I'm a little bit on I was, so I wouldn't be able to do this. But keep your eyes peeled. Keep going to the back office, look at the updates, and then very soon, any day, we could see one, a brand new O Connect, and then the ball gets rolling on things after that. So I'm really cool with that. I don't know how it happened. It's technical marvel, but I got Chris sick through the internet. We don't know how it happened. Maybe there is some kind of flu device. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Chris. Chris, say something.
Hey, something. Yeah, thanks for all the prayers for us two guys. Yeah, we both got a little bit of cold, congestion, you name it. I mean, I'm just Florida has not been good to me, but I'm getting there. Uh, and I'm just kidding. I love Florida. Uh, I in the last day or so, I literally spent all day in this bus with the air conditioning on, the heat on. I didn't know if I was cold or hot. And what do I do? Is I usually try to find things that inspire me by looking at like YouTubes and TikToks. And there's always people on there that totally, totally amaze me. Not the people that are saving the entire world. I'm talking about people that are saving one person at a time, helping people out. There's a guy, I think they call him Nate. He goes around literally the country looking to help people, seeing what they are. And I was watching this one yesterday, and I wish I'd have saved it. I lost it somehow. It was just an old guy, and he walked up to the old guy and he says, "Can you give me $5 so I can buy my daughter this gift?" And the guy kind of shook his head and he grabbed his wallet. I don't know what you're barking at. There's nobody out there. Grabbed his wallet and pulled out $5 and he gives it to him. And he said, you were so kind to me. Why are you so? He would ask him questions. Why are you so kind to me? And this is the guy's response. It's one of the best responses I've heard in a long time. And I'm going to get into it a little bit more. But what happened before that? He said, "You know what? In this world today, everyone's got a chip on their shoulders. Everyone is angry at something and he doesn't understand why. So why not be nice to someone instead of being like everyone else?" And I thought that was so powerful. And I'm going to try to find it again. But for him to say, and then Nate says to him, "I noticed that when you were in line, you were putting that little scooter back because your card was declined." And if anyone that's ever had that done to them, it's very embarrassing. I'm one of them. Years ago, I had it, and it was very embarrassing. Um, he says, "Well, I didn't have the money. It's for my granddaughter. It's her birthday. She's going to turn 6." So in turn, Nate gave him $500 for being so kind, and the guy just looked at him like, "Are you kidding me?" And this is the kind of people that needs to come out in this world, not these crazy politician leaders who say one thing and do that. This guy literally he had a couple dollars in his pocket, gave him his last buck so he can give his daughter a present, even though he knew he couldn't afford to buy his own granddaughter a present. Um, so think about what he said. Why is everyone so upset? Everyone's got a chip on their shoulder. Everyone wants to argue. He goes, "This world is definitely different. It's a lot worse. We can't get anyone to agree on anything. And when they do, it turns into like a war zone. They want to fight and argue instead of just agree to disagree." So that meant that let him out to me. And then he said, He asked him a couple more questions. He says, "What makes you who you are?" He said, "Well, I realized that." I'm trying to say exactly how he said it. Looking for something to live for instead of just waiting to die is what he said. Looking for something to live for instead of waiting to die. Now you know what? That was kind of how I was. Retired. This is my life. Now I just got to die. And it was the wrong attitude. This guy woke me up to, man, that's the way I used to think. When I got into a passive, uh, I think a passive was looking for me because I didn't think there was anything out there that could ever do something like this. And then I was blown away by it. What it actually can do for people, what it actually can do for the world to, help the guy out that gave his last $5, even though he had to buy a gift for his own granddaughter. But I don't want to die. I don't want to wait till I'm dead. I want to do as much as I can possible. Now I got a little cold right now. It's just a little setback, some sore ribs. I got a sciatic nerve. Listen, if you think about it, if you know what all the stuff I'm going through, I wish I could die right now because everything hurts, but that's okay. I do believe God has a plan and there's a reason for my pains or my struggles, and they're nothing compared to that old guy with the last $5. Okay, I am blessed beyond my belief, but I found something that I can live for. Now, my family, definitely, I live for my family, my grandkids, my new grandkid, Evan, Cody. I definitely want to do a lot better for them than I did my own kids. All right, that's how the world is supposed to be. We're supposed to get better as we get older. We're supposed to get wiser as we get older. But what I've seen, and I have to agree with that guy, is all I see people are arguing and hateful and what's wrong with getting on a thing like I do and Marty does, and we ask for prayer. I mean, I think that's a beautiful thing. We're not wishing anyone hurt. We just wish they're all better, but we know in our hearts, excuse me, that impassive is going to put a lot of smiles on faces. It's gonna give a lot of people a different attitude. Yeah, I definitely want to live for something. I got something here, and that's what we're gonna do. So on that note, I'm rambling on. I want to thank everyone. There's some people out there. Dave Rosleski, I want to call out for some prayers, along with Robin and Pat and all the other people that we play for. But Dave Rosleski reached out to me yesterday. His roommate, who he's been best friends with um, since he was a little boy, hold on, got some real bad news yesterday. Uh, he's got blood clots and cancer virtually everywhere from his neck down. Yesterday was his birthday, so happy birthday to you, my brother. And he's asking for prayers for this guy. No one wants to hear this. It's not something to go to, but he's not one of those positions where he's got millions of dollars and insurance and all that. But so say some prayers for this guy. Uh, I think OnPassive is going to teach people how to pray again. I watched. I put another thing. See, I love watching YouTube. Mother Teresa was on there talking about. They asked her a question, and that one's on my Facebook. Is what do you do? And she said, pray. Pray is the love of Jesus. And he says to her, well, what if they don't know how to pray? She says, I'll teach them. Very comical. I'll teach them. And she didn't care who, what color, what race. She didn't do nothing but love people. All right. She did nothing but help. And people that hate people get more attention than someone like Mother Teresa. All the wars going on and drugs and everything else that's going on, selling people. Don't pay attention to that. Do something about it. All right. We know there's bad out there, but we also know the good that's coming out of passive is going to help many things, not only probably change. All right. Like I said, like that guy, looking for something to live for. For once in your life, look in the mirror and say, I want to do good. Let things go that are bothering you because it doesn't do no good to worry. All right. Ash Bafara was the most transparent, loving individual I've seen And that last meeting blew me away about what he was saying. If that didn't give you something to live for, I don't think you were listening to the same meeting I was. So hang tight. I'm going to say happy birthday to everyone that's got a birthday. I've been slacking on that. I apologize. I'll get back into it as soon as I get a little better here. And just keep it going. Have the faith, Lord, guys. Have faith in God. I have faith in God, and I have faith in Ashby Farr, what he's doing, and his team. That's what we all need to do. Keep praying for what he's doing for not just us, but for the world, because that's what he's really doing. And of course, I'm going to have a few naysayers probably say crazy things, but that's okay, because the devil works real hard on good people. All right? If I'm doing nothing but wrong, the devil leaves me alone. But when I'm trying to do good, the devil wants to butt his evil head in there all the time. I just don't let him. By allowing these naysayers to get under your skin, and I'm not going to lie, they get under my skin once in a while. Don't let them. And am I calling you the devil, naysayers? No, it's an expression that we don't need your evil in our family. Our family is good and ethical, just like OnPassive, and that's the way we're going to keep it. So you want to keep talking, untruth about us, that's your choice, but I guarantee you karma will get you in the end, and I can't wait for that. All right, Marty, I'm losing my voice. Back to you.
Couldn't even figure out how to hit the mute button. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in much better shape than we are today. Red's going to be on, I believe, at 11 Monday. Monday, is it Monday? It's Monday. And enjoy, take care of each other. Thanks for all the prayers. I mean that, because it could have been a lot worse.
I think Michael and Julie are doing a 2:00 Q&A and then a 3:00 thing also. I haven't talked to
yeah, look for that too. Anyway, thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you all later on.
Bye.
Chris, I'll talk to you later too.
All right, buddy. Bye.